Hello, you lovely listeners. I'm Amy. Welcome to the Really Good Conversations podcast, where we will delve into the minds of the business people we have met in the process of launching our first card game. We will be uncovering their secrets to success, their biggest mistakes, and sharing the key lessons they have picked up en route. So, if you're looking for an engaging chinwag mixed with business insights and a good pinch of fun, you're in the right place. Let's have a really good conversation. Hello, and welcome to our first official episode of the Really Good Conversations podcast. Woo! So, to kick off this podcast series, I thought I have to invite to the show my co-founder, co-pilot, Alex Marshall.
Co-pilot?
Woo! Woo! So Alex is my husband. He is the co-founder. He is the creator, design extraordinaire of Really Good Conversations.
Behave.
Alex, tell us a brief sort of intro to yourself, please, for our listeners who may not know you.
I am the other half of Really Good Conversations, and Amy here, your host. I'm a designer and a creative strategist, and we actually started this whole crazy project because a few years ago I had a death in the family, and it made me realize how important it is to have conversations with people that you care about, because you never know when it'll be too late. So that was kind of the starting point for this whole journey, and it's unfolded in all these interesting ways since, and led us to this podcast here today. So it is a privilege to be your first guest on your podcast, Amy, and I'm quite nervous, and I don't know what we're going to talk about. So
thank you. And for our listeners, do you want to tell them a bit about, I guess, how Really Good Conversations came to be in its current format, and how we came up with the idea of it being in a card game?
Sure. It originally started because, I realised that when you lose a loved one, specifically as a grandparent in my case, that you don't have a chance to ask them more questions about their life anymore. And I thought that was quite sad. And I didn't want the same thing to happen with my own parents. Or we've got a son, and same thing with him. I don't want to leave conversations off the table. So I originally wanted to do a sort of interview with the Parents Project, where we sit down with our parents and, get a video camera and ask them interesting questions about their history. Because amazingly, their life existed before you were born. They did all these interesting things, and I think that's good stuff to know. So I didn't get far with it because it's actually quite hard work to sit and interview people for hours. And it was actually Amy that said, couldn't we make this more accessible? Couldn't you do this in like a pack of cards or something like that? I said, that's a good idea. So we took the questions that we were asking in the parent interviews and put them into a pack of cards. And in that way, anybody can use it very easily, very accessible. And that was Really Good Conversations, the first edition. And then since then, we've launched a few other ones, mostly driven by feedback from people that have said, you should do one for couples, or you should do one for kids, or etc. And that's how it's grown since then.
Perfect. Well, we shall have a little quick fire game.
Shall I shuffle them?
You're here in person with me, so
I'll
we can
them.
Actually...
Are the instructions in there? So, take the instructions.
So take the instructions.
All right, we're just taking the instructions out of the pack. And I'm going to shuffle them, and I'll try and shuffle them nice and loud so anybody who can't see us can hear. That's a pretty good shuffle. All right, so I'll do it one more, just so we have no idea what's going to come out of the pack. All right, shuffled.
Thank you very much, Alex. As per the instructions that we included in the pack, I will deal us 5 questions each.
Ooh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
Okay, so Alex, You know the rules, but for anyone who listening may not, have a look at your 5 questions.
We need like some interlude music, like da da da.
I would like you to... Yes, have a look at your 5 questions, please. Select 2 questions that you would like to ask me on today's podcast episode.
All right, let's have that one. Is it just me asking you, or are you asking me as well?
I'll pick 2 as well.
All right. All right, got it.
Okay, right. So the other remaining 3 cards that we're not going to use, we'll put back in the deck. And
so who goes first?
Well, as my guest, I shall ask you one of my questions first.
Okay, go on.
I'll go easy on you. So, what would you choose to do on a day off if you had no other commitments?
This is one of the best ones, and this is an easy one for me. Because I'm a bit of a loner, I would totally just spend the whole day on my own. I'd probably go for a walk, or go fishing, or go to the gym, or for a jog. I'd just spend the whole day on my own, and it would be glorious. I do like people, but if I had a day to myself, I'd probably just spend it quietly doing something by myself.
Nice. Yes, I can often crave a bit of solo time these
think
days.
It's hard to find it these days. So.
Yeah, especially working with your husband. Never a spare moment
and
to
child.
oneself.
There's that nice quote that my favourite times are with my family and when I'm not with my family. All right. I've got a question for you. This is interesting. How did you meet your partner?
Okay. So, yes. So, as we mentioned, Alex and I are married, and we actually met back in 2005, and we met in France. So Alex was doing a ski season, and my sister happened to be doing a ski season in the same resort, and I was at university at the time, and they decided to do their university trip to the same resort as well. So I went over to France and got introduced to Alex, who was all working in the same hotel as my
bit of a catch.
Sister.
I was a bit of a catch.
And and so that's where we met. Had a little bit of a holiday romance, and then we continued the long distance from the north to the south of England.
That's a very sanitised version of the story.
Oh, yeah. This is a PG podcast.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
This is for all ages. All right.
Okay. My second question for you.
Yeah.
What is something that not many people know about you?
Oh, God. You can tell we haven't rehearsed this. I don't think I've got that many great secrets.
It doesn't have to be a secret, I guess. It's just something people...
I think most of my close friends would know this, but I guess if you just met me, you wouldn't know to look at me. But I can do 10 backflips in a row. I know. You wouldn't think a pudgy, almost 40-year-old dad could do that, but
we might have to put that to the test if you can still do that.
No, I'm pretty sure I could.
When
still
did you
do
last do it?
Maybe not 10 in a row, but I've done a backflip last year. Yeah, if you do one, you can do loads.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to find you a spot to go and do 10 backflips.
So the next episode of the podcast, Amy will be testing my claim of 10 backflips in a row. People are tuning for that. But yeah, I can do it. So, all right.
The jury's out on that one.
All right. A question for you, Amy. What was your nickname at school and why?
Oh, I don't really...
I bet it was something lame like Ames.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't really have a specific nickname that, I went by day-to-day basis. Apart from, Forks, Forky. I don't recall that sticking, to be honest.
Volker?
No. Faulkner, just, my surname, or Ames, really. So that's a bit of a dull one, really. I don't think I had a particular nickname. Maybe there was things other people might have called me, but not to my face. But not one where I'm like, oh, that's my nickname.
Fair enough.
So, cool. Well, that was fun, Alex.
Thank you for a really good conversation.
Thank you for a really good conversation. So that's just been a quick fire run because we want this podcast to be relatively short, snappy, quick fire game.
What plans do you have for the podcast, Amy?
Oh, well, Alex, that would be telling, wouldn't it? So you are obviously our first cab of the ranks, and our next...
you know what they say? First is the worst.
Our next guests are going to be people that we have met on our journey so far.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we officially launched Really Good Conversations in September 2022.
Yeah.
So we've done various testing, etc. then, but it was officially available for sale online in September 2022. And we have had quite a journey since, and we have met some amazing people, retailers, other brands, exhibition organisers, suppliers. We have learned a lot about the retail space in this short space of time. And yeah, we've just connected and had lots of really good conversations with all sorts of people. And I would love to bring those people to this podcast, hear a bit more about their story, their products, their brands, their journey in retail, and we'll play a few questions.
Awesome. Could I make a request?
Go on then.
Could I come back on in a few episodes and we play Really Good Conversations for Kids?
Yes.
With just me and you.
Yes, we can play that as well.
Okay.
So today, everyone, yes, we have played
We're playing the yellow pack.
Really Good Conversations first edition.
Aimed at everybody, really. Predominantly, I suppose, with a skew towards families and talking to your parents or grandparents. But there is questions for everyone in this pack. The kids one is very much aimed at kids. But
big kids too.
Yeah, it works for everybody. So.
Brilliant. Well, thank you, Alex, for your time.
Oh, it's been amazing.
Thank you for coming on the podcast today and having a bit of a chat. Forward to having you back. And
I'm not going anywhere.
Listening. And for anyone listening, take some of those questions, perhaps from today's conversation, and ask them to somebody you might see today, whether it be a family member, a friend, or even a colleague, and find out more about each other.
Thank you for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
See ya.
See you next time. This was the Really Good Conversation podcast. Thank you for tuning in. You can find more about Really Good Conversations and our products on our website at www.reallygoodconversations.co. You can find us on our Instagram channel and LinkedIn and Facebook. And feel free to connect with either Alex or I for a really good conversation at any time. Bye! Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Be sure to check out the show notes for more information on today's guests. And if Really Good Conversations are your thing, hit subscribe and join us next time for more business journeys, insights and banter.